Hey, what's going on, guys? So today I'm bringing you something just a little bit different. So I'm going to review this razor from this company called Harrys.com. I found out about them from this podcast I listened to that Harry's was one of their sponsors, and I just thought it was a cool idea. Cool, it looked like a cool product, so I thought I would order it, test it out, and then if I thought it was cool, then I would go ahead and review it and kind of let people know about it. So this is the box that it comes in, and I apologize for the angle. I'm just using this like little mini tripod, so just bear with me. So this is the actual box that it comes in. It doesn't come like in another bigger cardboard box. It comes exactly like this with a label right here, which I've taken off. And when you open it up, this is everything that's inside. So you have this little thank you card right here. I'm going to take this stuff out as I show you. Yep, there you go. And little instruction booklet thing. I mean, if you don't know how to shave, then yeah, I don't know what to tell you. You know, so just kind of little fun stuff. This is a tube of their shaving cream. I'll kind of, if it'll focus, I'll talk about that a little bit more later. Put that to the side. This over here, got this like weird foam thing in there that keeps everything together. This right here are the blades. This is how it comes. It's like a little plastic piece. You just slide it in there, slide it out. The kit that I got comes with two. You can also buy refills, so also go over that later. Put that to the side, and I'm just gonna take this out and ditch the box. That'll be best. Okay, so this is the actual blade and handle right here. So you just pull this out, and voila, there it is. Okay, so the kit that I got comes with all that. It's $15. $15 with no tax. And free shipping for anything over $10. Now it was coming from Connecticut. I felt like it took a little bit long to get here. They say for free shipping to allow 5 to 10 business days, and I found it to be right around five business days, so not too bad. I mean, you can't really complain for free shipping, but it was coming from the other side of the country, which I didn't realize at the time. So that makes total sense. So other than that, everything was great. I'd seen a couple other reviews on this product, and the first thing that I'm going to talk about, which nobody really talked about, is this handle right here, because to me, that's, I mean, obviously the blades are important, that's a given, but, the handle, I think, is just as important, in my opinion. It looks, when you look at it, it looks like it's just plastic, and it could be cheap plastic, it could be good plastic, but it's really, actually, it's got some weight to it, and that's what I like. It's quality. It's not really, it doesn't feel like plastic at all. So what it's made out of is the base of it is a rod of zinc alloy. Sorry, I'm reading this off the side as I go. So the rod that's inside of here, it's curved and it's zinc alloy, and the rest of it is a blend of high quality polymers. So that's, I'm not exactly sure what a polymer is, but, it's not some cheap plastic is what I'm saying. It's really, it's got a little bit of weight to it. It's, it feels really nice. It's nice and smooth. So, overall good quality. And that's just one thing that I didn't hear anybody talk about, is the handle and the actual build quality of this razor. So, if you get this, just know that it's gonna be good quality. It's not gonna be some cheap plastic thing. So this is the razor right here. So it's got 5 blades in it, and what I thought was really interesting about it is that, and I'll be comparing it to this Gillette right here. So how the Gillette has this, sort of like springiness to it, right? That makes it bend like that. This one, on the other hand, the whole thing just bends. It's like rubber. which I thought was interesting. And really, I was skeptical on whether or not that was actually going to work. What I found is it actually works really well. Let's say just as good as my put that over here so we can get to that in a second. Just as good as the Gillette, really. Now the Gillette I've been using Gillette for pretty much my whole shaving life, we'll say. If you're like me and you have thick, coarse hair, disposables just don't do it for you. A single blade, double blade, just doesn't do it. You need something with a lot of blades to really cut through all that. And, I have a beard, so I'm really only shaving my neck. But the hair grows in really thick, so, and I don't shave every day, because if I do, I get lots of razor burn cuts, things like that. It just doesn't work out. So I need to shave every, maybe twice a week or something, just so I don't get that burn. So I wasn't really sure exactly how it was going to work, but it actually worked out really well. It was, it shaved really close. It was nice and smooth. I did have to maybe go over some areas a couple of times, whereas the Gillette, I feel like I could do, half my neck just about without having to, dunk it in water. So, keep that in mind. But I will say that the blades seem to be really good quality. They're not some cheap disposable blades. Like you'd get on something else. Now I can't speak to how long they last for before they go dull, since I've just got it recently, and also because I don't use mine daily. Everybody's going to have a little bit different experience. So for me, this is probably going to last like a month and a half, just one blade. For other people, it might last 3 weeks. It's really hard to say. Now, as far as getting this off, what you do is you just kind of hold the sides of this and push this up, and then this comes right off. This is just a piece of plastic, and this is part of the metal, so I'm guessing this is sort of what the rod looks like inside, but it is metal. And then to put it back on, it just clicks into place. Now this does come off rather easily. Now you see I didn't even touch this and it still comes off, so that's not great, but probably not going to hinder you from having a good shave. Just something to mention, that it does come off rather easily. So keep that in mind. Hopefully that's something Harry's will fix at some point. It just doesn't seem like it should come off that easily, in my opinion. But other than that, really good quality shave, I must say. And a good, I really like the handle. I like the minimalist aspect of it versus like this, Gillette. Which one do I have here? It's the I was using the Mach 3 for a really long time. This one I think is the Fusion right here, and they just have all this, unnecessary stuff on here. I've never really found the grip to be all that useful personally. So, and it just kind of looks weird. Like they're trying to make it cool looking, and I don't know if it's like futuristic or like, like some kind of sports car or something like that. But and just kind of unnecessary. But there is a lot of metal in here. Now, as far as pricing goes, what I tend to do, since blades last me for quite a while, is instead of buying a new cartridge of blades, I just buy one of these that comes with the handle and 2 blades. And those, depending on where you go, are going to run you anywhere from, I've seen them as low as like $9.99 on sale up to like $13 just for that. And then the replacement cartridges go anywhere from like $17 maybe on sale to like $25. I've seen them, depending on where you go and how many blades you get, of course. Most of the ones that the stores carry are like a 5-pack. I think there might be a 3-pack, and then they go up to like an 8-pack, and they get extremely expensive, which from my understanding is why the guy that created this company did this, was because he was just like, these prices are outrageous, and there's got to be a cheaper way to do it. Now you can go with a company like Schick. I know they make razors similar to this. I've tried it, and honestly the quality was just not good. I didn't get a good shave with it. And I used it one time and then threw it away and went back to Gillette. Gillette, I feel like, has never let me down, and they have really good quality products. So I would say that really the two are, in my opinion, on par. This one is a much cheaper option. So for $15, you get the handle, 3 blades, and the shaving cream. Now you can really kind of break that down and decide for yourself if that's a good value. To me it is, because it's going to last me for a while. Plus I feel like I'm supporting a smaller company, and that's always, I think, an important thing. I could do without the shaving cream. I don't really need that because what I use, that I'll show you right now, is I use aloe vera. This is the Target brand. It's just straight aloe vera. And I find that it hydrates my skin really well, and I get much less razor burn when I do that. Actually, little to no razor burn. I would never have thought about doing that, except I had a bottle of aloe vera that I bought when I got a sunburn, and it actually said on the bottle, try using it as a shaving cream. And I did, and I haven't looked back. What I will say about their shaving cream is that it is really nice. It lathers up really nice. It feels like good quality shaving cream. Not some just cheap over the counter can of shaving cream. It does seem like it's really good quality, like some high end shaving cream that you would buy at like a I don't know, beauty supply store or something like that. Wherever you get high-end shaving cream, but it's got like a nice minty smell to it, and it didn't leave me with really any razor burn or anything like that. So I'll probably continue using this. Now I don't know if I'm gonna buy more, since I have like a full bottle of aloe vera that I've been using, but it's worth mentioning. So it'd be kind of cool if they sold it without that, and it was a much cheaper price, because the bottle itself on their website costs $8. So I don't know that you're really gonna need that necessarily. Now, as far as their blades go, if you want replacement blades, those they have anywhere from a 4-pack. Well, they have a 4-pack, an 8-pack, a 12-pack, and a 16-pack. A 4-pack is going to run you $8. An 8-pack is going to run you $15. A 12-pack is going to run you $20, and 16-pack is going to run you $25. So I mean, right there, that's a huge bargain in my opinion, and you're paying like half, at least of what you would pay in the stores for like Gillette blades, let's say. So a really good bargain, and apparently these are engineered in Germany, so they're built to be sharp and strong. So the only downside to this is that you can't just pop into a CVS or a Target and buy replacement blades for it. You have to buy them ahead of time online. So you're going to need to, at least give it a week before you're going to need new blades, or just stock up ahead of time. Whereas something like this, you can go to just about any store and get some replacement blades for it without a problem. But as far as the the prices go, I think that those are great prices for something like that. I mean, I feel like this is something that we all do, we all need, and thus I felt compelled to do a review on this. So now, as far as the handles go, there are other colors in this particular version of it. There's an orange, blue, white, and sort of like a darker, like army green, I'll call it. Some people might call it olive. There's also one that basically is the exact same thing, but down here you can kind of see like this rivet. It's cork material. Instead, I didn't really like the way that looked. It's like a limited edition, quote unquote, is what they say. That one comes in sort of like a mint green, like a grayish color, dark yellow, and an orange. Well, I guess, we'll just say yellow. Maybe it's not that dark. I did like the yellow color. I wish I could have got it in this one, actually, but I couldn't. And then there's also one called the Winston, where this whole handle, it looks a little bit different. It looks like it might be a tad bigger, but it's all metal. So like it's all like a silver color. Looks really, really nice. You can also that one that set's $25. I'm sorry, the one that comes with the cork, that set is $20. And then you can also get the one, it's called the Winston, that's all metal. You can get that kit, but you can get that engraved with your initials for $40. So not sure I'll be getting that. I mean, for $15, I feel like I got a really good deal, especially with free shipping. For anything over $10, I thought that was awesome. So overall, and the fact that it works really well. I mean, I might have felt like maybe I was a little gypped if it didn't work that well, and it wasn't that sharp, and it just didn't give me a close shave. But I think that it did give me a really close shave, on par with the Gillette, for sure. So they look pretty similar for the most part. So I kind of knew what I was getting into, so I figured it was going to be pretty good. Like I said, the only thing I can't really speak to is the longevity of the blades, how long they stay sharp. But all in all, I think that this is a really good deal. So check out Harry's.com and see if this might be for you. I certainly enjoy them and plan on using this as my main blade. Just because I like the way it looked, I like the idea of supporting a smaller company who is making great products for a reasonable price. And I think to me, I think it's stylish too. I wouldn't be embarrassed to bust this out and show somebody, and say, oh, check out this new cool thing that I got, and kind of tell them about it. So as I'm doing right now. So anyway, Harrys.com, check them out. See if they're for you. If there's anything else you want to know, let me know. I tried to cover as much as I could think of that people would actually want to know. But if there's anything that you want to know that I can maybe answer, just let me know. And if you do go check them out, let me know what you guys thought of it, if you guys liked it or not. All right, take care.